Hi everybody, happy Friday to you. It's been a fun week. I'm on my last day off before I go back to work and had a lot of fun this week at work. Um, every day at least two people, maybe 1 to 2 people every single day are converting an RV, a trailer, or a van. And I somehow find these people when they come, they're buying insulation or they're buying whatever to do it. And so I get to help them with their conversion. And when they find out that I've converted 3 different small spaces on wheels, they're like, oh yeah, you're the guy I want to talk to. And so it's really cool to help them figure out what's important and what's not. And so it's really fun. And it's so funny that there's this many people that every day I see at least one, usually 2 people, and that I can help. And so that's really cool. And it's a fun part of my job to help them with that specific kind of project, since that's so dear to my heart. What else this week? Oh, Noelle and I were out for a long walk, and it was getting late in the day, and it had been like 2-hour walk, and so we were tired, and we didn't bring any water because we knew we'd be back to our home. And Noelle looked up and she said, "What are these things?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And she was standing right under a blackberry bush, but not just a normal one, huge. This blackberry bush is gigantic. We thought it was a tree, it was so big. And just overload, and it was right there on the sidewalk. And most of it was hanging over the street. And so we just sat there and gorged ourselves on ripe blackberries. And there were so many that weren't even ripe yet. We just took the ones just standing on the sidewalk that you could reach. And it was so good. They just were so sweet and delicious. And we've gone back, a couple of times since then to collect more of them. And man, there's so many. It's just like every day there's a new batch of nice black ripe ones. And so yummy. And they're all over the ground. And it's surprising that more people aren't picking them or eating them. It's just right there. It's just so good. And so we're glad that a lot of other people aren't doing that. When I lived in my house, there was a peach tree and a plum tree right across the street in a garden, a community garden that we all took care of. And boy, that was amazing to go pick a peach and just eat it right off the tree. It's so awesome. It makes me want to do that someday if I have land and I can plant those kind of trees. So yeah, it was really fun. Those blackberries were just so delicious, especially after a long walk. And then we went on a hike. It's a hike that Noelle and I did when we were first dating. So, 7 years ago, we went on this hike, and I don't know it's been so long. We've been so many places I forgot how hard it was. We brought a little bit of water and not much else. And I did it in my flip-flops, and it was, I remember, oh yeah, it's a fun little hike, and we both thought that, and we got up to the top of this thing, and we were just, wow, tired. And we were just like, holy crap, we definitely did not remember properly this hike. And luckily we had the water, we drank it all, and then as we were coming down through the hike, I took my shoes off and walked barefoot for a while because there was lots of big flat rocks I could walk on, and so it actually felt really nice. Get a lot more grip barefoot. But we got down this mountain and got to the bottom, and we were just exhausted. We were just like, oh my gosh, I don't remember it being this hard. Maybe I'm 7 years older. It's harder when you're older. Who knows? But wow, it was so amazing. We went and had a burrito bowl. Without the wheat wrapping and stuff, and it was so good to just eat a really nice hearty meal after that. So that was super cool. And then the last thing, next week, I don't have a lot planned for next week. I have videos planned, but I don't have them planned out what I'm going to do. I know for sure that I'm going to do a video on a solar upgrade we're doing. So it's been getting really hot here, above 90s, and it's so hot, and so we needed to upgrade our solar system so we could spend more time in the shade. And so I have a whole video of that installation and that explanation of how it is. So that should be out early next week for you guys. And then I might do one on my refrigerator, the solar fridge, and how it's been working and kind of amps it uses, and since we live totally off the grid, and so that one might be on there too. Go away. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day and go do something fun this weekend. I'm not sure what we're doing, but it's always an adventure we have. So enjoy yourself and enjoy your life, and if you're not, take steps to find that joy in your life. Bye, everybody.